Yeah, we're just chilling, feeling that groove. Get ready for the race, we're about to move. The sun shining bright, let the good times roll. It's a reggae day, filling up my soul. Sitting under the palm trees, breezy and free. Got my crew around, just you and me. The engines hum softly, a distant sound in the heart of the track where the vibes are found. With a drink in hand, we're vibing real nice. Chilling with my people, ain't life a paradise. Anticipation rising, it's a thrill in the air. Just waiting for the heartbeat, racing everywhere. Be with you all, for some live racing soon. Feel the heat beneath the sun and the silver moon. As we laugh and we dance, let our worries fade away. Reggae grooves all night, it's a perfect day. Palms sway gently, it's our favorite scene. Racing in the heart of summer, it's a dream routine. Cars lined up, ready to ignite. But for now, let's just chill in the golden light. Friends gathered round with laughter so loud as we soak in the moment, feeling oh so proud. The thrill's just a heartbeat, we're racing a while. But for now, let me see that burning smile. Be with you all, for some live racing soon. Feel the heat beneath the sun and the silver moon. As we laugh and we dance, let our worries fade away. Reggae grooves all night, it's a perfect day. Racing fast, keeping up with the hush. We're one with the sound, let the rhythms align. Just living for this moment, everything's divine. So take a deep breath, let the tension go. We'll soon hit the track, just watch this flow. With the spirit of the race, we're alive with the breeze. Chasing after dreams, doing just as we please. The night is electric, when the engines will spark, feel the excitement igniting the dark. But right now let's chill, let the vibe just enhance. Together we're strong, let's enjoy this dance. So gather your friends, it's a moment so sweet. In the calm before the storm, this life is a treat. When the flags wave down and the engines take flight, we'll race through the night, oh what a sight. So here's to the night, to the friends we adore. When the racing begins, we'll be begging for more. Just you and me, under the stars above, living for the thrill, it's heart and soul, my love.
Well, good evening. Just checking the microphone first of all, as always. And it seems to be working okay. Good evening, and it's Gavinbass here this evening. And I've opened up the lobby really early just for a bit of chit chat and share some of the news that went on during the week. Good evening to everybody. This is Pure Speed Syndicate's big Saturday night race, and it's going to be a cracker. There's people coming in from everywhere tonight, and it's in Singapore, and it's a quali and obviously a 50% race tonight coming live later on. That's with Pure Speed Syndicate tonight. Honestly, it's going to be an absolute brilliant, brilliant night. So anyway, I thought I'd just open up the lobby for the drivers. They can just chill out in here for 15, 20 minutes and they can do all their chatting and discuss the races and all the rest of it. And but it brings me brilliant news. First of all, to show you the premiere of the new intro for the Thursday Night Cup. This is the cup now that is going to be played for on the Thursday nights, and it's now obviously the Gavinbass One and Raging Hawk Thursday Night Cup Racing Show. So I'm really, really proud to. The graphics aren't as good as I would like them to be in the racing shots. Obviously, I am totally OCD and like things to be right. So this is just giving you a little idea of what it's going to be like, and it's going to be like that for some time. And definitely, the soundtrack that we've picked is definitely going to one. It's going to be staying, and this is what it's going to look like. Good evening here from Gavinbass and Pure Speed Syndicate, and this is the new Thursday night cup.
Nine, eight, seven, six, five, four, three, two, one, go.
It's Thursday night, the lights ignite, engines roaring, what a thrilling sight. From F1 to F2 and world cars in line. The Gavinbass one and Raging Hawk, it's a racing time. The crowd is pumped, every heart beats fast. With every lap they take, they blow us away to last. The thrill of the chase, the roar of the crowd. Can't help but feel it, it's electric and loud. Thursdays, Thursdays, like a skyrocket, we're ready for the rush. Can't no one stop it. Gavin on the mic, laying down the scene. Racing dreams come alive like a high-octane machine. Rick Hawk, he's a man making magic unfold. With every excited cheer, you feel the story told. The track is slick and the stakes are high. World-class drivers reaching for the sky. From the twists to the turns, it's a wild ride. Every moment counts, there's no room to hide. History in the making, feel the burning tires as they glide on the asphalt, raising us higher. Thursdays, Thursdays, like a skyrocket, we're ready for the rush. Can't no one stop it. Gavin on the mic, laying down the scene. Racing dreams come alive like a high-octane machine. Dirt flies up under those roaring wheels. Heartbeats quick and racing is what appeals. In this Thursday night dream, the engines cry. Adrenaline surge and let the good times fly. F1 car speeding like bullets on trial. F2 chasing close, you can feel their style. World cars on the edge, pushing limits all night. Under bright stadium lights, it feels so right. The finish line's ahead, the tension at a peak. Every pass, every turn plays a journey unique. Gavin's voice cuts through, we're on the edge of our seat. With Rick Hawk leading, the night feels complete. So grab your friends, let's raise a cheer for the Thursday Night Cup. This moment's here with Gavin and Hawk. The excitement's alive. Buckle up tight, it's time to drive. Thursdays, Thursdays, like a skyrocket, we're ready for the rush. Can no one stop it. Gavin on the mic, laying down the scene. Racing dreams come alive like a high-octane machine. As the engines fade and the night takes a bow, we'll be back again, you can bet, and somehow with Gavinbass one and Raging Hawk we'll reignite the spirit of racing every Thursday night.
Well, I hope you all enjoyed that, and thanks for tuning in early this evening for a bit of chit chat. And I can share you all sorts of things from during the week and get a wee bit of chat going. Good evening, Jarman, and good evening to everybody. Rick Hawk, everybody that's tuning in tonight for what's going to be an absolute superb stuff. Absolutely banging racing at Singapore with the Pure Speed Syndicate Saturday night gang. They're out in style tonight, I can tell you. There's some real fast guys on the grid tonight. This is going to be a great one. Got my coffee ready to chill and watch this for 30 minutes. Good man, Jarman. Watch every minute of it, buddy, because you are very much involved. Yeah, anybody that's watching on Facebook or YouTube, please have a look at the link that is sent there to come into Twitch. I'm not responding to any chat on YouTube, and I'm not responding to any chat on Facebook. Just press a little link, come into Twitch, and introduce yourself and say hello and get involved in all the chat that's starting to go down now on Twitch. Great idea, but you know what, guys? We had some absolute banging stuff here last night, didn't we? It was absolutely massive stuff. Absolutely super, super, super banging racing. Here it comes right now for you. They're away. Looks like Kears has got the corner. Kears and Bow. Then you've centre back in the McLaren. Looks like there's been a fairly safe and tidy start to the Grand Prix. Here we go up the hill. En Rouge, here we come. Up it with here at Banisher. Let's have a look at Noodle. He's really, really going tight here. This is a scrap at the very, very front here. Have a look at this, guys. Unbelievable stuff. Rick Hawk must be sitting there with his mouth wide open going, oh my God, what have I created here? What you've created, guy, is some very, very good close racing. Jackal Wall, turn one. Oh no. Poor Jackal. He's struggling with all of these assists, but he'll persevere. So Keir's in the lead, centre back second in the McLaren, then you third if I have no grip. Then you've got Noodle in four. They've got the McLaren of Cayman in five, Big Woods in six, and the Merc, he's doing really, really well. Then you've got Bow down to Haas, in the Haas there, down to seven. Hydrogen and Dirty Taffy 8 and 9, and Jarman and LT Gibbs there. There comes an Alpine of Avancho trying to really get a bit of pace on here, but that Williams on the inside of LT Gibbs, yep, he gets past that and off he goes into P11. Avancho looks that he's got quite a bit of pace here, but the Williams says, no, you're not going to do that, and I'm going to hop it straight back, and does that. What a corner cut, what a beautiful move. And I'll tell you what, whoever that Williams driver was, it was LT Gibbs. Take a bow, my sir. That was a cracking move. Oh, this guy can race. Absolutely up to P10 there. Let's have a look at the position changes early on. Telemetry is now enabled, and there's your position changes. Wow, up 5 for LT and up 5 for KP. Rossi and Bo has had the worst starts of the evening so far. Kears leads it. 2.5 seconds ahead there. Have no grip. Going really, really fast. Stops. There you go. Only Have No Grip and Noodle are the only two guys to make a stop so far. Everybody's out in their original tyres. So there they go. 5-lap old mediums versus 5-lap old hards. I Have No Grip decided to come off really early and go on to the hards. So he's going to go on and do the last 14 laps or so on those hards. Well, an early change just means he can settle into the race good and early. but he just might miss the odd DRS train. Yeah, it just might be, Rick. It just might be a good one. And he's in a DRS train. Yeah, grip's going well there. I still rate this drive, and hopefully the boogies will return me. Avancho's really pushing hard here in P9 against Jarman now.
Under the dusky Belgian sky, we gather round. Engines roaring, hear the thunder sound.
Oh, Jackal made a boogie over that corner there.
A different track awaits. The spies the jewel where adrenaline elevates. The driver's strapped in, helmets tight. As the lights go out, we take off in flight. Tires screeching, the asphalt ignites. Pure speed syndicate, we chase the heights. Pure speed syndicate.
Oh, what a move for the grip. Unbelievable. He caught Avancho snoozing there, and he just nipped in. What a brilliant move there. Oh my God, that was fantastic. Well done, P10 there. Anybody watching see that? And after have no grip here.
From a source we launch, uphill we climb. With a roar of the engines, we flow like a rhyme.
I would say I have no grip's got a big smile on his face there right now at this moment in time, saying, you know what? That big bollocks does know what he's talking about. Have a look at that. Nice one. That's nice. Absolutely. P5 grip. He's going. He's starting to make it. Jarman's having a real good battle in there too in the McLaren. You can just see that he's swerving all over the place behind Hydrogen there. He just wants to make that move, but he's finding it so difficult just getting it in there. They're so tight together. Pierce is now down to 11.7 seconds. So Centerback lost a right bit of time there on one lap. Centerback's going into the pits. Big news. This is interesting. So he's going on with a set of medium, and that allows Pierce to take the lead in the 3-lap old tires, doesn't it? It does indeed. How far does he be ahead here as Centerback comes out of the pits? Oh my goodness, he's got quite a lead. He's got nearly 6.5 seconds. Now Centerback has got 8 laps to do this. Or sorry, 10 laps to do it. Mediums versus hards, and the hards are only on 3. Big job for Keers to defend this, and also a big job equally for Centerback to get it. But look at this here, incredible close racing going on here. The McLaren that came and really trying to get into the slipstream of that Red Bull noodle. This is a great scrap, guys. Really, really good racing. 10-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane goes to Jackal. So Jackal will probably throw the towel in. Yeah, he did. He's throwing the towel in, and LJ gives his DNF. So 2 out of the race at the moment, and we've got a yellow flag. Oh, nice one, Jarman, for being able to hold that off. You must have had quite a wee bit of battery there, which was good. Unfortunately, Noodle didn't have as much battery as he would have liked. Just ran out of road down to Avancho, P13. 13 laps of 22 here. You're on with the Pure Speed Syndicate Friday night, gang. We're in Spa in Belgium. It's a dry race so far. There was a threat of rain, but I don't see anything in sign of it at the moment. Just a brilliant race going on. Cayman in P8 now, chasing mad at Noodle. Lap 13. Centerback still 4.7 seconds behind Piers. Wee battle going on there, but Cayman gets it a wee bit wide. He got slightly distracted there. Didn't distract Jarman, didn't distract Noodle. Safety car, none will help quite a few drivers. Yeah, it's living wood. I hope we don't get one. A great battle going on here for P6 and 7.
To the thrill of the chase and the racers who care. Pure speed syndicate.
Have no grip just might catch Rossi as well. 8 lap old versus 13 lap old hard. Looks like that time might start coming in as those 13 lap old hards of Rossi start to wear out. So I'm really hoping that I have no grip just personally, because at the very beginning I said I would have an each way bet on him on the race. So it'll be interesting to see how he goes over the last final few laps, but he's doing brilliant E5 anyway. Pretty pleased with that one, I'm sure. Here we go, these three are having a real battle. Hopefully they'll all have a real good chat on Discord later and just reflect on how good this was. But wow, Noodle's getting so close to the very back end plate of that Red Bull, or sorry, the Racing Bull. So tight. That's how tight it needs to be in this cup type racing and league racing. It has to be so tight. If you watch them do it, it's an art. Nice bit of defense from Jarman. Jarman's driving really well tonight. Not too much battling going on there.
Feel the rhythm, hear the roar.
Goes in third, Grips in fourth. 11.1 seconds now. He's got this 10 lap old. I can't see that improving much now either. 1 lap old mediums for Rossi. That's an interesting one with 6 laps to go. So he's got a bit of time left. And just look how quick he's maybe pulling Jarman in here. Rossi's going to be on a really good shot here, I think. Noodle decided to go onto the soft tires and just maybe persevere with them right through to the end. Just don't know how they'll feel at the end of 7 laps, but he's giving it a go anyway. He's certainly going to have a go at the fastest lap, that's for sure. Avancho Banisher in 13th, KP in 14th, and John DP. Chance for a breather. Yeah, it is actually, and I do need one, buddy. I'm going to go on here with Rossi, because I really believe that Rossi's on a roll here. I'm going to breathe, and I am going to breathe back in here in 5 minutes. That's a really good idea, and thanks for it. KP's out of the race under the caution, so I'll be close by. Hey guys, thanks for the breather. Excuse me. But by goodness, what's going on? Let me get my head around this now. Here's out by 2.9 seconds on the 9 lap old hard, 4 laps to go. Centre back still 3 seconds behind him. I think Pierce is going to hold that somehow. Rossi, he's trying to make the move now on Cayman. How about we look at those position changes, will we? Yeah, let's have a look. What a great drive by Rossi. Absolutely fabulous. Honestly, really super race by Rossi tonight. Absolutely and utterly. And he hasn't finished yet. Up 4 positions, clean as a whistle. He tries the outside manoeuvre there. He's going to go for a switchy back one here. Where do you see this? Down the hill. Beautiful stuff. I think he's going to get him somehow. Three lap medium versus the 9 lap hard. Matter of time, he's got 4 laps to do it, and he don't think he can really gain too much after that, so he just wants to concentrate on getting that P5. Staying on this one. This is a really, really, really good battle, and there's nothing really else happening. Everybody's very much separated. Position changes. I had them up there just a wee minute ago. There you go there, buddy. Cayman. Trying. Will he get him up the hill? He just needs to get right and close there. He's got a wee bit of battery to do it. I don't like to speak too heavily, but Hydrogen might be listening. Yep, he's going to get it. He's going to get the DRS, but he doesn't have an awful lot of battery to defend it. Hydrogen's going to hold this, is he? Oh, Jarman makes the inside dive, and he gets on the brakes last there, and Jarman makes a beautiful overtake there on Hydrogen, putting him up into 8th position. Well caught on camera, a well worked out, the braking was perfect, the timing was perfect, and well done, Jarman, up into that brilliant 8th position for you, son. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Sorry if I use the word son, it's just habit. Hydrogen just, he's probably sitting back saying, wow, what just happened to me there? You just got Jarman, buddy. Some people get tangled. Well, Hydrogen, you just got Jarmaned. Centre back, and then you've got Bo, sorry, he's in the 3rd position at the minute. But here comes Kears over the line. Absolutely majestic race from the young lad. Then we'll have centre back. He's so welcome to the league. Great to have you, buddy, if you're listening, all the way from the Netherlands. Then coming round the corner, you've got Bo. Honestly, P3, brilliant, Bo. Brilliant, well done. And then a super drive, absolutely super drive. And I just really do hope that I Have No Grip has that smile on his face, remembering going up to the top of the hill in En Rouge, hitting that DRS and saying, you know what, the big man was right. Good race, buddy. Brilliant. Absolutely proud of you. Rossi, what a race from you. Driver of the day by far by me. And then you've got Cayman. I think a lot of the boys were voting for Rossi for driver of the day as well. Brilliant race by Cayman. Here comes Noodle. Oh my goodness, there's a last minute battle there between somebody DNF'd. Cayman DNF, whatever's happened to him. Something mad's going on. I really don't know what went on there, but maybe just a bit of excitement. The rain came on, I know that much. The rain has just come on. Well, good evening, everybody. How was that? Did you enjoy that? Isn't that a nice way to start the Saturday off? Instead of rushing and panicking, show a wee bit of the stuff during the week and everybody can tune in and have a wee chat. Good to see everybody in here tonight for tonight's race in Singapore with Pure Speed Syndicate here on a Saturday night. You can see the league tables in front of you there. They don't tell any lies. And all I need to make sure is my glasses are working, and let's just make sure they are. Yep, they are working. Black Box is leading this one at the moment with 96 points, closely followed by Kears with 70, 66 for Mischief. Raging Hawk there has got 68 points and Woots 53. So that's the drivers, but the Aston Martins have a 140 lead there over 115, and then with your Williams at 110, 105 for Mercedes, and 88 for Haas. And you can see everything else there for yourself. Shaping up to be a real good one tonight. I think we'll have very close to full grid, short quali, Singapore, probably under the dark. It'll probably be a nighttime race because I think this the Singapore race is an evening race. Can't be absolutely sure about that. As always, I haven't really done very much prep for this race tonight because I've been a busy boy getting all sorts of things sorted out so that it becomes so much easier in the next few days. But it's all really, really starting to go well. Honestly, it really, really is. Just look at this tonight. It looks like we're going to have a packed grid full of drivers from all over the world. And also guys that I know well now. and have start to really learn exactly how they drive, etc., etc. So it's a smasher of a week so far. It's been so successful, and for all of the different leagues, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, Saturday night, they've all had brilliant races this week, and and I'm sure um, uh, the first female driver that I've ever done commentary for was with RPL on Monday night in the bronze division, and she actually won the race. So that was a big night for me as a commentator. I really enjoyed covering that, and I'm really looking forward to getting back at that on Monday night to see how she progresses. Your stuff blow up was awesome. Oh man, thank you very much, Jarman. You're loving it, and I'm so glad. That's what drives me on, all of those lovely comments about how much you're enjoying the streams. Brilliant indeed, absolutely. So the standings are the standings, and they are where they are. And we are in Singapore, and I think we may have even another 2 or 3 coming in. I'm just not too sure. Pulley has been kind enough to host this evening's lobby, so he's had a bit of work to do there getting that all put together, and it's not an easy job. So, but massive shout out to Pulley for looking after it for us tonight. Couple of guys in tonight now I know quite well, so it's going to be a bit of fun covering them. We'll have Ben Wally in tonight, and I'll be keeping a good close eye on Ben, and he'll verify that his bronze race on Monday night at 7 o'clock was an absolute cracker, and we were both bewildered, to say the least, after it about the results. It was a cracker. If you haven't watched it, it's on my YouTube channel. And speaking of YouTube and Facebook, this is the first night ever that I've gone live on Facebook and YouTube at the same time. So just if anybody is watching in on Facebook or YouTube, this is my new hobby. I do this for fun. I've just fallen in love with all the computer software for putting things like this all together. So in all, it's just become a bit of a hobby. But if you have any comments or anything you want to make, don't do them through YouTube and don't do them through Facebook, because I'll not pick them up. I put a link underneath the Facebook page, and you can click on there, log into Twitch and join the chat on Twitch and tell me who you are. Be so interesting to see if any of my Facebook friends do tune in for this, and they'll be saying, what in the name of God is Gavinbass at next? Who knows? But I'll tell you what he's at next. It's the intro. It's Singapore. It's Pure Speed Syndicate, Saturday night, short quali, 31 laps. Let's get her keeping going and get lit tonight, guys. Absolutely lit.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2,
Racing through the night, engines roar, pure speed syndicate, we're ready for more. Underneath the lights, the asphalt gleams, Saturday nights ignite our wildest dreams. Fuel injected hearts in the driver's seat, Gavinbass, I'm calling, can't accept defeat. Adrenaline high, we burn like a flame in this F1 league, we're chasing the fame. Pure speed syndicate, feel the rush, time pressure. Don't lose the pace in the chaos of speed. It's a feverish race. Wheel to wheel battles, the rivals collide in the pure speed syndicate. There's nowhere to hide. Pure speed syndicate. Feel the rush. Tires screeching loud. Hear the engines crush. Saturday nights, we live for the thrill. Racing in the zone, and we've got the skill. Pure speed syndicate. Hear the crowd scream. Gavinbass one's voice. Fuel for the dream. Full throttle passion with every lap we fly. In this racing league, we reach for the sky. When the engines fade and the night draws near, the cheers of the fans, the vision is clear. We've forged our legacy with hearts like steel. In the heat of the moment, we know how to feel. Speed demons rise in this league of kings. With every pulse racing, the victory sings. Gavin's got the call, every twist and turn in the pure speed syndicate. We've got lessons to learn. So let's gear up for the night of our lives. With the roar of the engines, our spirit survives in the pure speed syndicate. We'll conquer and race. Together we rise in this high-speed chase. With every heartbeat, we'll drive to win. Saturday nights ignite the fire within.
Well, there you have it. I just noticed somebody, the Bruce Hun or something that was in as a spectator. I was just wondering if he needed to allocate himself a car, but all good. Hope you enjoyed the intro. Hope you enjoyed the hype before it. And it's now time to get it down here in Singapore and see how they're going to get on in the quali. Let's go, Gav, says Gaz Keen. They're all starting to tune in now, all starting to chat. And again, if anybody from Facebook or YouTube wants to chat, join into that link for Twitch and let me know who you are. This is my new hobby, guys. Any of my Facebook friends, and you're definitely will be saying, "What is that big man at next?" Well, anyway, tonight, here we go. Let's get the telemetry up. Let's get the lap data up and those wee mini maps all up this evening. Tonight, we've got I Have No Grip. I'm just going to go live now down into the pits. So here we go. They're starting to go out onto the track now for their laps, for their quali. So it's Have No Grip is in Mercedes tonight. We've got 30 Taffy in the McLaren Kiers. Our 14-year-old Polish driver tonight is Sniper. Thought I would pop in before my stream. Mad Mark, good evening to you, sir. Really nice to see you, as always. Bruce Hun, you here. Who is Bruce Hun? I saw him in as a spectator on the menu. Then you've got, Kiers is from Poland. Gaz Kane in the Red Bulls tonight. OG Swiss, he's in this evening on the Haas. Good evening, Kiers. Rock Robs, all the way from Roscommon in Ireland. Friend, peer partner, very soon to be, I hope. Rock Robs, and then you've got Pulley, and he is in tonight in the Aston Martin. LT Gibbs, he's out there in the green kick this evening, and Montecito, he's driving the Ferrari with Ben Wally out there in those lovely colours in the Alpine. Gives me a little bum wiggle that he does there. Awful nice of you, Ben. Then you've got Mischief, he's in the Williams. He's going to have a good race tonight, I feel it in my blood. Big Woods is out there tonight in the Mercedes. Then you've got Banisher, he's in the McLaren tonight, and Matteo in the Haas. So you've got Maverick then in the Ferrari, KP in the Racing Bull, Black Box is out in the Aston Martin this evening. Jarman is with us this evening. He got a seat. Brilliant. He's in, and there's the Red Bull of Jarman there, and John DT's in as well. So brilliant. Let's get on a lap. There's one now. Here's Dirty Toffee. Yeah, it sure is, Mark. Where are the guys in RRF1 racing tonight? Mark, they do the full 100 tonight. So it's a long old night. Not too sure where RRF1 are racing tonight. But we're on a lap here, and we are on with Dirty Toffee. Oh, Toffee makes a wee error. Will not stay on with Dirty Toffee. Oh, poor Toffee. If you're listening, buddy, sorry about that. You just happened to get caught on camera committing suicide. On the Rock Robs here in the Alpine. Let's see what Rock Robs can do. Get the first lap in. Love this little left-hander here. Love it. I know it's terrible watching the race, Hawk, isn't it? And when you're dying to race yourself, half the time I'm doing commentary and I'm wishing them on the track. 129 is the fastest man on the track at the moment. Just been beaten by Black Box, 128.928 there. So Black Box puts the fastest lap in so far. Rock Robs puts in a 135.15. Let's see what Kears is doing. We're going to see a lot more of this young lad, I can tell you. Just something about it, something about him. He was very close to one of those lines. I don't think he invalidated, so I think he's going to go ahead and do it. Yeah, he is. Here comes the lap, 128.312. So there you go, bang in the pole position there, provisionally for Kears. 14-year-old, night after night after night. Brilliant stuff. On the pulley, Aston Martin. You too, buddy. I'll be watching it back. The pulley's still pushing away here. Completely emptied the tank going round here, so this could be a decent lap here for Pulley. Yeah, it is indeed. P9. Decent lap, Pulley. Well done. I'm just going to leave it on broadcast, people. Just anybody viewing. Sorry, I've just had a little distraction here for about 5 or 10 minutes. Just someone in the house, so I have to be mannerly and say hello to my visitors. But I just have to leave it on this sort of view here, and you can keep an eye on the quality yourselves. I'll be back. It's a Saturday night. It's hard to avoid some disruption. Be back in a wee second. I'll be back with you in just 1 second. But my goodness, Maverick, I think you might have had a TikTok moment there. Let's hope it wasn't too big of a TikTok moment. Poor Maverick binned it. Here's out front now in the lead in with the 128.124. This is quali. Silly mistake, he says. So Maverick's already in the chat there, and he's just said silly mistake. But my goodness, you're going to enjoy watching that one back, buddy. Again, as I said earlier, anybody watching on YouTube or on Facebook, please search me up or go to the little link in Facebook underneath and come into Twitch and say hello and tell me who you are. This is Gavin, and this is a hobby that I'm really, really enjoying. We're in quali here at the moment in Singapore with Pure Speed Syndicate Saturday Night Racing League. And I'm just trying to grab a little cup of coffee while quali's on and say hello to a couple of people. I'll be back very shortly. Mischief's really pushing for a decent lap here. He's over half a second quicker there in Sector 1. Sector 2 is really vital here. It's how quickly he gets this one. And he seems to have got it quite well indeed. Let's see what Sector 2 does. Mischief could find himself in P4 or 5 here. I wonder is Mischief's better half watching tonight. Sometimes she watches the races and comes on for a bit of a chat. But here comes Mischief. P7. Tell you what, that wasn't far away there from being even better than that. Your Sector 3, I just didn't catch the time there, but you're so going so well there. But like you'll take a P7 against that grid, I would say. KP says he's having wheel issues tonight. So Keir's fastest man on the track tonight by the looks of it, but not just yet, because look who's out there and look who's trying. All these top guys out having a real blast tonight. I have no grip. He's in 4th. Good one from him. Ben Wally's securely in there in 5th. Mischief a nice 7th and Pulley 8th. What equal race this could just be tonight. Let's see how Black Box does at the end of Sector 2. That might give us an indication if he's getting any faster or closer to that pole setting time there that Kears has set. Oh, Black Box is on the move, but he's only on the move by 1/10. Absolutely beautiful lap and a wee wiggle to say, hey, you Gav. Black Box will be well happy with that lap. That's solid. So there you go. There's your positions for this evening. On pole is Kears. Black Box very, very closely behind him in the Aston Martin. Big Woods in third. Maceo 4. Have No Grip 5. Ben Wally 6. Maverick 7. Mischief is 8th. Then you've Jarman in 9. Pulley 10. Rock Robs. Montecito. Banisher Bain. John DT's in there. LT Gibbs. He's back tonight. Gaz Kane's in, OG Swiss, Dirty Taffy, and KP and B Daniel all in there to complete a full grid for this evening's race here in Singapore. Absolutely amazing stuff. So the guys are going to take a short break now and get themselves all ready. And for those who haven't already seen it, and also those who have just tuned in, you're on with Gavinbass 1 and we're with Pure Speed Syndicate tonight in Singapore. They're just readying up, and this is the brand new intro for Thursday nights, the cup racing that we're doing with Raging Hawk and myself. Enjoy.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
It's Thursday night, the lights ignite, engines roaring, what a thrilling sight. From F1 to F2 and world cars in line. The Gavinbass 1 and Raging Hawk, it's a racing time. The crowd is pumped, every heart beats fast. With every lap they take, they blow us away at last. The thrill of the chase, the roar of the crowd. Can't help but feel it, it's electric and loud. Thursdays like a skyrocket, we're ready for the rush. Can't no one stop it. Gavin on the mic, laying down the scene. Racing dreams come alive like a high-octane machine. Rick Hawk, he's a man making magic unfold. With every excited cheer, you feel the story told. The track is slick and the stakes are high. World-class drivers reaching for the sky. From the twists to the turns, it's a wild ride. Every moment counts, there's no room to hide. History in the making, feel the burning tires as they glide on the asphalt, raising us higher. Thursdays like a skyrocket, we're ready for the rush. Can't no one stop it.
And we're on live. To anyone just tuning in now, we're in Singapore and it's Pure Speed Syndicate. Rick Hawk's back. He's going to enjoy the race this evening with us from his big armchair. Here's in P1, Black Box 2, the Mercedes of Big Woods. Then you've got Macao in the Haas. I Have No Grip in the Mercedes in P5. P6 is Ben Wally. Maverick disqualified. Mischief W, the big Williams, he's in there in 8th. Jarman, and Jarman has made a mistake going round that corner. He just got himself a little overexcited. Pulley is in P10. Rock Robs 11. Montecito, is in the Ferrari. One night, I'll definitely get that right every time. Banisher Bain is in 13th there in the McLaren. John DT, the Flan Scotsman, he's in here in the Racing Bull. Then you've got LT Gibbs. He had a great night last night with a real superb overtaking manoeuvre caught well on camera. Gaskeen's in with us tonight. OG Swiss here. 30 Taffy in 18th. KP in 19th. And the full grid tonight again. B. Daniel back in 20. Good evening, B. Daniel. Everyone wants to know what those tires are. There you go. Telemetry's enabled. Everything's there to see. Most of them have gone for the medium tires, and there are 6 guys in total that have gone for hard. So they're praying there's no safety car. Just waiting on the last couple to park. And here we go. Singapore, Pure Speed Syndicate, Saturday nights, on their way. Wow, Keir's got an amazing start there. Black Box in 2. Then comes Big Woods. Just watching round these corners, making sure everybody gets round them safely. Looks pretty amazing to me. What a start. Keir's leading it. Black Box right on his pipe. The lights are certainly shining tonight in Singapore. But they're not shining as brightly as Rick Hawk's nose, because he's had a couple of beers, I bet you. Big red nose Ricky. Good Maverick. Maverick's really trying to move on now. Have no grip right in behind him there. Raging Hawk's going for an outsider of Big Woods to win. And no drink tonight. Oh, he's watching me sober. How awful that must be. Mischief P11. How anybody can watch me sober, I do not know. But Keir's just puts in a 1:34.367 there. And Keir's is right on it, but he's not right on it enough, because Black Boxes is right on him. LT Gibbs, I wonder, can he produce another one of his miracle passes? Here he comes. Tick it. Oh dear, oh dear. 30 top 8, P16. Trying an outside swinger there and makes it work. Dirty Taffy up into P15. Him and KP have, oh, we've got a big one. KP's off. KP is out of the race. It's definitely safety car. Don't know what happened. Just saw KP. Have we got a safety car? I thought he was absolutely out there. I wonder, did KP have a steering wheel problem? Wow, how there was no safety car there, I just do not know. Race continues. Unbelievable. He just vanished into thin air, so he did, Hawk. No debris, no nothing. And he's now in the pits. Don't know what happened to KP there. Vanisher's having a real good look at Gibbs now. Oh, close stuff going on there. I was just ready to get my hanky out there. I really was. Oh, somebody's on the gravel. Maverick's on the move. Let's see what Maverick's up to. Oh, that's what Maverick's up to. Absolutely beautiful pass there up in the P4. Just takes big woods. But let the scrap going on behind with Ben Wally. Absolutely. BW's going well tonight, is Raging Hawk saying. Doing him proud. Go on, Ben. Give it loads. Have no grip. He's in now. Here he comes. Great race last night he had. Oh, he's been listening as well. A little right, a little left. He'll know what I'm talking about. Lovely. But you've got a chase in your hands here. Hooley and the Aston Martin have no grip in the Mercedes, battling it out here in Singapore. Round that left-hander they go. Real scrap going on here. Big Woods, Ben Wally. Here they go. Ben's in there, he's mixing it up. He's got McHale behind him now. 3 fast drivers all in a row. Ten-second penalty for somebody for collision. So somebody had a bad collision down there. It looks like LT had some sort of a collision with somebody, and that looks like there could be a 10-second penalty to him. So is he carrying damage? I think he is. He is indeed. Front right end plate is gone in that kick, so he's going to have to pit. Great battling going on here now. Hooley still has have no grip right on his tail. So let's have a look at those drivers one by one. Kears is leading the race here by 2 seconds at the moment over Black Box. Black Box is on the hards, and he is only 2 seconds behind Kears. So Black Box is in position A at the moment, really, because Kears' tires will go off and his will come on. So it's just going to be interesting to see what happens here. Mavericks in 3. Ben Wally's just got himself up into 4th there. What a fabulous race there by Ben. He's tucking in now behind Maverick, and Big Woods is now going to trail him. Let's see this. McHale's in 6th in the Haas, and then Pulley in 7th in the Aston. Then you've got the Mercedes of I Have No Grip pushing away there. Montecito, he's in the Ferrari. Then you've got Mischief in 10. He's in the Williams. The McLaren of Banisher Bain going really steady tonight, 11. And B. Daniels up to P12 from the back. Dirty Taffy in 13th, and Jarman in 14th at the moment. But it looks like a little battle going on at the back. That's between Jarman, OG Smith, Gaz Kane and Rock Robs, all knocking it out. Three-second penalty for Gaz. Gaz has picked up the first proper penalty of the evening. A couple of guys starting to go into the pits now. B. Daniels up in the 11th. What a position for him. I think he started last. Right, yep, absolutely. Rick Hawk's just on actually confirming that. He did. He started back of the grid and he's up the 11th, having a brilliant race as B. Daniel. Rock Robs is having fun here tonight, by the looks of it. He's on the hard tires, so he's expecting a long journey. Pretty hard on tires is Singapore. John DT's now coming up to the back of Rock Robs, so John's having a good wee race tonight. That's good to see. Gaz Kane, what's going on here? Very, very close stuff going on there. Rock Robs is just hanging right into the slipstream there. He wants to get past that. Gaz Kane holding him off just at the moment in that in the Red Bull. Great racing, I must say. Absolutely great racing. Have no grip, and P7's now making a wee bit of inroads into the back of Pulley. Nice stuff there. Rock Rob, P16, still in this scrap with Gaskeen. They're going to have a good old chat later about the battle that they had there. Good stuff going on. John T is really catching up to the back of that little snake that's going on there, and John just might just hang in there and just say, I'll wait until they make a mistake or two. I'll just chop them down. Let's hope that happens. Be nice. Have no grips now. Still all over the back of Poulet. Gaskeen now on OG Swiss. Lap 10 of 31 here at Singapore. Have no grip, gets up past Pulley now. He's made the move. So 9 laps. Dirty Taffy's in the pits. He's putting on the hard tyres early. And he's going to continue on now for another 21 laps with those hard tyres, or will he have to change again? I would say he'll have to change. This battle's still banging on here. That's OG Swiss, Gaskeen, Rock Robs, John DT and Big Woods is now coming on to the back of that one. He's fresh tyres on there. He went in early to try and get a bit of fresh air. He's not got fresh air now. He's got a lot of boys he needs to get past here if he needs to get on with it. B. Daniel. Oh, what a nice pass there. Lovely. B. Daniel takes Banisher and up the 9th now. He's going to start chasing down Mischief. Mischief's having a real good look now at the back of the Ferrari of Montecito. The pictures are telling the story tonight. Not too much commentating to be done. A really, really good steady race here tonight. Few wee things maybe needing looked at, but nothing too serious whatsoever. Oh, my Jarman. I wonder if Banisher being just about to get germinated. That's the new thing from the other night. If Jarman goes past you, you've just been germinated. It looks like Banisher's got a wee bit of a go ahead there. He doesn't want to be germinated tonight, that's for sure. The germinator, absolutely. If this lad goes past you, you've been germinated. And he's trying very hard at the moment to germinate Banisher being here. Mischief still on. Oh, we've got a caution. We've got a big caution. Everybody's chucking the brakes on. Who's wrecked it? Somebody off. Missed that. Oh. Has LT Gibbs got damage? Yes, he does. Big damage. Now, who was it with? Somebody just went into the pits there. Gazkin went into the pits but forgot to put a new wing on. Now, he'll be annoyed because that's a waste of a pit stop. He needs that front end plate, but we've got a full safety car here tonight. And that is really, really news to my ears, because I do need to get a 5 or 10 minute break to see a few people that are in the house. So, guys, forgive me for not being with it all night tonight, but I do have things going on in my life. So, give me 2 seconds. That's me back, folks. Sorry about that so much. Visitors on a Saturday night and people I haven't seen in some time, so I had to go down and say hello. But it looks like Kears is in the lead of the race here. Let's see my Twitch to see if anybody's talking. Same problem that happened on the outlap and quali. Wheel didn't take my full input during the corner, resulting in a crash and DNF. He's having problems with his wheels, I think. Black Box in second. Then you've got Maverick in third with Ben Wally right up there in fourth, chasing them down. Back to Mackay in fifth there in the Haas with Have No Grip. Police in seventh, Mischief eighth. For everybody watching, I'm Gavinbass 1, and it is a Saturday night with Pure Speed Syndicate here in Singapore. We're in lap 17. We had a safety car and the race is now restarted. I'm going to have a look at the stops just to see how many stops have been made as Pierce just sets the top lap of the evening of 1:32.109. So there's your stops. Everybody's had a stop apart from Rock Robs. KP has DNF'd. And the tyre situation right now is this all on hard tyres. Rock Robs is definitely going to have to stop and put those mediums on at some stage soon. And that will then tell a story of where he's going to have to make a few changes up the way with the medium tyres on. Right now it's a scrap for second place at the moment, with Black Box just really trying his best to keep Maverick and Ben Wally at bay. Down to Mischief in eighth there. Mischief's having a real good look at the back end of Pulley's Aston Martin now. B. Daniels right in there. Look at the position changes here. That's an interesting one indeed. B. Daniels, but unfortunately he's carrying a penalty. Mischief, steady as a rock tonight. Pulley's up 3. Maverick having a great drive. He's up 4. No penalties. So that Ferrari driver in P3 at the moment is going real well. What's everybody's thought that's tuned in tonight watching? Are you enjoying? Who do you think's going to win this race tonight? And anybody on my Facebook that has tuned in, don't forget, go on to Twitch and say hello. Tell me who you are. Be lovely to say hello to you. I'm not picking up messages on YouTube or Twitch, but we've got a yellow flag here. What have we got? Nothing serious, I don't think. Here's unless another safety car, yeah. Ben Wally just got a penalty there. It's a safety car. It is indeed.
Right, lads. It's now been reported to me, the President of the United States, about safety cars. Sort your shit out and get that driving sorted out. I have told my good friend Gavin just to feck out for a while and grab a coffee and a smoke. He doesn't need to watch this total ballocks. Sort it out.
Engines roar, the laps are flying, crowd is on its feet, electrifying, but a wing's gone loose, there's debris near, yellow flags, the track's not clear, and the lights start flashing, silver star Here it comes, the safety car. Gavin's gone for coffee, Gavin's gone for a fag. While the pack is crawling, all tucked in a drag. He says, I'll be back when the racing's on. Wake me up when the sprint has begun. Covers weaving, tires cooling, fans all grown, impatience dueling, cameras pan, but the pace is slow. Coming box feels like a late night show. Gavin shrugs, I've seen it all, cars in line, just a motorway crawl. So Gavin's off for coffee, Gavin's off for a smoke. While the circuit sits yawning, he's in on the joke. He'll stroll back and when the green lights fly, with a fresh hot cup and a cheeky sigh. Marshals clear the track, the crowd begins to cheer. Engines growl again, the real race is here. But Gavin's chair is empty, the mic's left alone. He stops it out, back on air. My friend's safety car's gone, the battle's alive. And Gavin returns just in time to describe. Back on air, my friend's safety car's gone, the battle's alive. And Gavin's gone for a fag, while the pack is crawling, all tucked in a drag. He says, I'll be back when the racing's on. Wake me up when the sprint has begun. Drivers weaving, tires cooling, box feels like a late night show. Gavin shrugs, I've seen it all. Cars in line, just a motorway crawl. So Gavin's off for coffee, Gavin's off for a fag. While the pack is crawling, all tucked in a drag. He says, I'll be back when the racing's on. Wake me up when the sprint has begun. Drivers weaving, tires cooling, fans all grown, impatience dueling, cameras pan, but the pace is slow. Coming box feels like a late night show. Gavin shrugs, I've seen it all, cars in line, just a motorway crawl. So Gavin's off for coffee, Gavin's off for a smoke. While the circuit sits yawn and he's in on the joke. He'll stroll back in when the green lights fly, with a fresh hot cup and a cheeky sigh. Marshals clear the track, the crowd begins to cheer. Engines growl again, the real race is here. But Gavin's chair is empty, the mic's left alone. He's outside humming his favorite tone. Yes, Gavin's gone for coffee, Gavin's gone for a fag. While the world is waiting, he's holding his drag. And just in time as the cars go full send, he stubs it out, back on air, my friends. Safety car's gone, the battle's alive. And Gavin's returns just in time to describe.
So what an explosive end and last 10 laps of the Singapore Grand Prix we are in for, and in for so many reasons. Here is holding the first position in the behind safety car conditions at the moment, with Black Box, Maverick, Maceo, Have No Grip, Mischief, all on those 7-lap old hards with 10 laps to go. Police then 3 laps at a disadvantage with 10-lap old hards on. Then you've Banisher Bain. And then look at Ben Wally there. He's one to watch now with only 1 lap on those hards, and also one to watch would be DB Daniels, who's got himself onto a fresh set of mediums for the restart here at Singapore. Ben Wally gets a 3-second penalty for warnings. He will be absolutely palpitating and wondering what the heck that came from. He might be able to get those removed if it's something silly. But here comes Kears. He's backing them up. He's away like a rocket. Oh, wow. Some speed off the line there, that blue car. Somebody's ghosting. That's LT Gibbs that's ghosting there, I think. Oh, Gibbs is being lapped, that's why. Oh. Bit of a tap there. He got away with that there. I don't think he damaged the front wing, but that was quite a wee tap there. Maverick P3. Looks like John DT's got lost a wing there. Rock Robs has lost a wing as well. Right hand side end plate for Rock Robs. They're jumping into the pits. Virtual safety car. Yep, looks like a virtual. Lap 23 here in Singapore. Ben Wallace to get a drive through. And Ben's just lost concentration altogether. I think that 3-second penalty probably just sent them upside down and just lost concentration. He should still just hang in there, enjoy the rest of the race. Couple of real distractions there for Ben. They're away. Maverick P2, Have No Grip P3, Ben Wallace in P4, running with no right hand end plate, Vanisher in P5, Daniel 6. Great scrap going on here behind here. All these guys absolutely on each other's tails. Is that green car a Gibbs ghosting, or is he being lapped? If he's being lapped, surely he's being blue flagged. Somebody help me with that one. Here comes Toffee. There's no sprint at the front. The sprint has just got away with Kears there. 10 lap old hards. B. Daniels doing brilliant there in P4. Yeah, I was asking this green car that's shadowing here or ghosting on the stream at the moment. Does this guy has he left the session, or is he a back marker? Or is he sitting in his rig at the moment looking at blue flags? Not too sure. I just don't quite understand that one. Black box in P9, he's having a chase down now. Oh, wee touchies there with the Aston. Black box in Montecito. The Sauber, yeah. This car. This one here. On my black box. All right, okay. Totally understand now, guys. Totally understand. Just didn't really understand what was going on there. I was wondering, did I need to invite him back into the lobby? That's what I was thinking. Mikhail went paid 10 now. He's pushing. But how close is this? Lap 26 of 31. Kears has just pulled away from Maverick. And there's quite a bit of separation now. Kears, Maverick, have no grip. B. Daniels, all sort of out in their own. Banisher's out in his own. Big Woods, he's got Black Box coming up right behind him now. And behind them, you've got Montecito. Somebody's out. Oh, Dirty Toffee's out. Yeah, Toffee's had damage done to his car. Don't know what caused it, whether it was just did he come off track or whatever. Here comes Black Box. Incredible pace along there in the Aston Martin. The battle's down here with Mischief and OG Swiss. Rock Robs is in there at the back of it as well. Rock Robs is running with no right hand end plate, so he's definitely going to be fighting it tough out there to make those corners work all the time. Mikhail, Dirty Toffee gets a 10-second penalty. Crossed the pit lane too fast. LT Gibbs out, John out, Jarman out, and KP all out of the race. Oh, Mikhail just gets a wee bit too close there to Montecito. Nice move there by Big Woods up into 6th. Black Box is now still. No worries at all, bud. No worries. I was just trying to understand what was going on with my game. Real scrap going on here. 3 more laps to go. Little B. Daniels and Black Box here. B. Daniels is having an absolute cracking lap. Let's see those penalties. He's really only carrying 3 seconds to gain 16 positions. I'd be very cruel not to give him driver of the day if that continues. Be very cruel. Rock Rob's down in P12. He's trying to make a move now on OG Swiss. Have no grip, gets a 3-second penalty. Oh my goodness, that's not welcome in that household, I can tell you. Maceo and P7 now right on the tail of Black Box. I know, I have rules. You're right. I have rules. OG Swiss having a real good wee battle here with Pulley. Lap 29. B. Daniels still up there having a bit of a run at Black Box. Can he catch him? I think there will be a few tickets in tonight, okay? Thankfully I didn't catch too many of them, but what I seen tonight was good competitive racing most of the time. I'm sure everybody had a few problems and stuff like that, but sure, whatever. Ben Wally gets a 3-second penalty. Ben was having such a good race there, and then he just got the penalty and then the 10-second penalty, and he was just fed up, I'm sure, after all of that. Only human at the end of the day. Here comes Mischief. Oh, somebody's hit the wall there. That looks like Big Woods. No, it wasn't him. Somebody hit the wall, a big smash there. Unbelievable stuff going here, and it's lap 31 and they're still racing like fury there in mid-range there. Lots going on. Mischief's now up into 7th. He takes Montecito, and Mischief's now going to try and track down, but it's lap 30 and he's a lot of tracking to do. But Kears leads the race at the moment in the Williams. Then you've got Maverick. He's had a phenomenal race, up 5 places with no penalties, and look, Kears has just picked up a penalty, so Maverick has got 1 lap there to try and wind him in 3 seconds. Can't see that happening. Happy enough. Have no grips, having a great race there, but he carries a penalty. Black Box and P4 at the moment in the Aston. B. Daniels having a phenomenal race, carrying 1 penalty. Banisher being 6th. Then you've got Mischief up 1 place. Maceo's having a steady race. Montecito, he's up a few places. Oh, unbelievable battle going on here, right through to the very last lap of this race. Pulley's had fun tonight, mixed up all night with battling away with these guys. I'm sure he's really enjoyed it. But again, I'm going to have to be saying the same words as I said last night, unfortunately. As much as I love him, he's a cracking little driver, but I do like to see people winning. But he's done it 2 nights in a row. Absolutely brilliant to see it. But at the same time, who's going to challenge this young lad? Yeah, there he goes. I know who that's for. Chat to him all the time. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Another one of those laps. It's just, yeah, well done. Then comes Maverick. Cracking P2 for Maverick. He'll be loving that. have no grip in P3. What a great result for him. A podium for grip tonight. Can't beat that. Wonder where the setup came from. A black box over the line in the Aston Martin. Nice one for black box in fourth. B. Daniels, what a fab race from this guy tonight. Absolutely fabulous. Well done, sir. Then you've got Mischief over the line. He comes. Maceo, brilliant. Brilliant Mischief as well. Sixth there, buddy. Banisher, few wee changes there. Mischief's now up into sixth. Maceo seventh. Rock Robs eighth. Pulley 9. Montecito is in 10. Big Woods is in 11. Banisher being. Here they come. Brilliant altogether. OG Swiss 13. Gaz King 14th. Dirty Taffy is in 15th. And Ben Wally. Just wasn't his night tonight, but it was great to see him here. And he's welcome any night. Good on you, Ben. Well done for coming along. I'll talk to you during the week. I'll see you on Monday night, of course. So good stuff. Absolutely superb. What a result for Keers. Yes, you are on fire, buddy. You are indeed. Driving so well. Great. Everybody's gunning for you, though. Race winner, Keers. Fastest lap, Keers. Driver of the day, B. Daniel. Oh, I have rules, and I do really want to give B. Daniel it, but I think Maverick's going to have to get driver of the day, honestly. Have to stick to my rules, or then somebody pulls me up another time. But hard luck, B. Daniels. Brilliant drive from you. The game recognised it, but my driver of the day is Maverick. Most overtakes Rock Robs, and the cleanest driver was OG Swiss. Just quickly on to the race director there, so that I can get the full grid rundown for the boys to get the points and any incidents there that they need to reference in the ticket office tonight, which I think probably would be busy enough. I think there'll be a few incidents in there for sure. It is racing, and you do get them, and that's it. But it absolutely super night of racing. As always, thanks for coming along, watching it tonight, especially the ones that come in from Facebook and YouTube. I'm be interested to see just where that went tonight. Don't forget, Thursday nights, get clicked in there. Some brilliant stuff going on there on Thursday night. Well done to everybody, and thanks to Rick Hawk, as always, for running a fabulous league on a Saturday night here. Great racing in Singapore, and well done to all that raced tonight, and especially the guys that took the podium. Some great battles there, some good shots, and some really good racing, and as always, very enjoyable. So it's good night from me, Gavinbass 1, and I'll see you all for the World Cars at 6 o'clock tomorrow evening. Don't forget it.
And the night's so bright, I'm wishing you sweet dreams. Oh, what a night. Good night, keep it lit. All the love we share, never gonna quit. Like the stars above, shining so divine, that you enjoyed my stream. It's
From the valleys to the mountains, where the rivers gently flow, I'll be back again soon with another show. Till then, hold on to laughter, keep the music alive. In the heart of each song, we will always survive. So take